What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we have a lovely, jam-packed, amazing episode for you, as we always do. We are going to be discussing Wakanda Forever's box office numbers. We'll also be talking about a Disney Plus show that's coming to multiple streaming platforms and possibly cable, and Stranger Things final season has been teased. So I hope you guys are all ready for all of these lovely things we have to talk about on the docket today. And I hope all of you are having an amazing and fantastic day as well. I know we're getting a kind of a late start, but there is a reason to that. I've been just doing a lot of work behind the scenes, with my esports team and all that stuff. And I was in a meeting, of course, about it. And then we also have some awesome things that are going to be coming to the channel soon. So I'm super pumped, and I hope you guys are pumped as well. I see you guys are in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just let me know how you guys' day has been. Amongst anything, I am very interested in knowing how we are all doing. Excuse me. Okay, so I thought I brought a soda in here because your boy is parched. I didn't have time to fill up my water bottle and everything. Okay, let's get into the chat first and foremost. See what is on everybody's minds, brains, etc. And then we will get into everything else. Let's bring up. There we go. All right. We got Darkhold, the first man in the chat. What is up with it, Darkhold? How are you doing today? Let's see. You guys missed it on Superfam Friday. Man, I think you always disappear, Darkhold, because I can never add points to you, brother. I don't know if it's because of how your name is with the little crazy period in there. Sorry about that, G. Let's see. Is it going to work for Derpy? Add points. Add Derp. Yeah, it works for Derpy. But for my guy, Darkhold, it does not bring your name up, G. I think it's because of that little dot you have in your name, brother. Let's see if that works. Okay, so my guy says Boruto Umuzaki. I have not watched Boruto. I hear good things, I hear bad things about it all the time. And it's never just came across my radar for me to check out yet. So maybe I'll check it out. Maybe we can do a Bro Avengers stream about that, Darkhold. Let me know. But I haven't got that far in the story yet, so we'd have to continue from wherever I am in Naruto and get to that point. Maybe we can start from the beginning and get to Boruto and do like an anime Discord watch party or something. OMG, it's him, the Blue Lobster. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. And now the Samurai Jack intro. Yo, what's up with it, Derp? How you doing today, G? I hope you're having a good day. You want me to? I can read that for you, G. I don't know how the voice is supposed to go, but long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung him into the future, where my evil is law. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku. Hey, that's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty lit. That's pretty lit. What's up with it, Nico? How you doing, my G? I hope you're having a vibey day today. Brava. I hope you're having a good one. It's starting, yes, sir. Fitted velvet puff sleeve blouse. Bruh, you just be saying stuff, my guy. Oh man, unable to find Derpy. Dang, that's cold. Wait, Sensei, you haven't seen Samurai Jack, brother? I have not seen Samurai Jack as an adult. like I remember seeing it when I was a kid when it was first coming on, but even then I have like a faint memory of Samurai Jack. So I definitely need to go back and watch that because I think that's one of the things on my list actually that I need to watch when it comes to like the animes and stuff like that. I know it's really good, yo, but I just have not got into it because of a lot of different reasons. OMG Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs is in here, but there is no gambling, because there's only gambling on Superfam Fridays. But, you can still get you should still be getting your coins and stuff for being in here. I mean, your Marvel Bucks for being in here, and you also should be still able to duel one another and things of that nature. Let's see. Magic 8 Ball. Should Darkhold lose all his Marvel Bucks? Let's see what the gods have in store for you today. Let's see. Bruh, I'm disappointed. I know, bruh. I definitely need to check it out. I don't know what stopped me from checking it out, but I really need to. I'm doing good, bro. I'm just eating Burger King. Whoa. Are you being forced to eat Burger King? I don't think I've ever heard anybody I don't think I've ever heard of anyone just munching on some Burger King, my guy. Are you eating a Whopper? Like, I don't think I've ever been like, yo, what you doing, man? And heard somebody be like, oh, I'm eating a Whopper. I'm just messing with you, bruv. I hope you're having a good one, and I hope your Burger King is good. I legitimately have not I have not eaten Burger King since the last time I've seen Samurai Jack. It's all on HBO Max, all 5 seasons. Watch party? Yeah, maybe. I might be down with that. I might be down to do a watch party for that. Yeah, actually, I might be down for that, especially because that's not as much as there is for Naruto. So it'll be we'll see. Should Darkhold lose all his Marvel bugs? Streamlabs says sure. Try hard. Hey yo, dang, they doing you dirty, Darkhold. That's just not all the Marvel bugs. Mommy is a 2014 Canadian drama film written, produced, and directed and edited by Xavier Dolan and starring Andor, Antoine Pallone, and Suzanne Clement. Okay. All right. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. And I don't think I'll be checking that out either. But I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all the stuff that I be saying and all the stuff I be talking about. Mary Sue, dang, Mary Sue came in with the "Is Thor: Love and Thunder a good movie?" and Streamlabs knows best, yo. The Streamlabs knows best, yo. Okay, that was hilarious. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. I just looked in the chat and that's all I saw. So and don't forget, you can also follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews that we post there. A lot of the reviews, I post a lot of my reviews and stuff, like my immediate thoughts on my Twitter page. So make sure you guys follow me there because that's where it's at. Like when I saw Black Panther, that's where my review went immediately and all that stuff. You feel me? So we'll see what goes on, but yeah, that's all of that good stuff. And speaking of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, that is the first thing on our docket today. Black Panther Wakanda Forever has earned $330 million in the movie's worldwide opening weekend. Not only that, but it makes it the biggest November opening of all time. That's a big dub, yo. And if you guys have not seen the movie already, then you definitely need to go check it out because I really do. I had a great time with Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and I believe that it is taking us in the correct direction in the MCU. I'm not going to drop any hard spoilers about the movie or anything like that. If I do have anything to say or bring up, I will like say, okay, it's a little spoilery or whatever. But and then I'll drop the little picture. I don't even think we have the picture on this one. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think I can just add it. I'll drop the picture, let you guys know that it's some spoileriness going on or something. But I'm not gonna talk about spoilers. Everything I'll say right now is going to be non-spoiler, like to the degree. There we go. If I say anything, you'll see that blow pop up on screen like that. But no spoilers. I'm just strictly talking about how good the movie was. The movie was really good. I had a great time with it, and I really do think that they dove deeper within every character that was in the movie. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like this is what I'll say. A lot of the things that people don't like are solved within watching it another time, or it basically kind of just answers it itself in a way. You know what I mean? That's just kind of what happens. So I really did love that movie, and like even when we did the review, right? We did the review for it, and like I said, a lot of the issues that I saw you guys having in that review, I watched the movie again, like literally after we did the review, like an hour or two after we did the review. Me and Battery, I went and watched Black Panther again. Me and Remy did, and I was watching the movie like with your guys' points and stuff in mind, and literally they answered everything. They gave everything an answer. There's only one thing that really wasn't answered that I found out on the second watch through, and that's not something that I'll talk about too hard right now at this moment. I will talk about it in a second. And when you guys see that spoiler thing pop up, go ahead and feel free to just hit mute if you don't want to hear it. You feel me? So y'all ain't got to go nowhere. Just go ahead and click. You can just click the mute button, and then when you see the spoiler thing go off of the screen, you can press unmute. But I'm not going to say anything right now, right? So I just really love the movie. I had a great time with it, and I really do hope that it continues to set up the MCU in a1 way. And not only that, when it comes to Ironheart, and Namor and the other characters that were set up in this movie, I believe that it's going to, man, I think we're going to get kind of back to where we were in those Civil War days of the, Civil War, all of Captain America's movies. I think we're going to have a big vibe of that again. Like that's going to be very prevalent again. That vibe of government versus superheroes versus, and all the other things that are going to be going on. And woo, bro, I think I could give that movie like after my second watch, I can definitely get a little bit closer to a 9, if not a 9 all the way, because I think I said like a 8.3. I think I said like an 8.7 to a 9.3 before, and now I think I'll say like a 9.3 is like a little bit not too high, but like it's just the CGI in this movie really affected me. So I'll give it a solid I'll give it a solid 9. I think a solid 9 I think a 9 is fair as well, just because of some of the things that we were saying yesterday. But like I said, all of my issues were quickly answered and changed, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a dub. If you guys are interested in knowing what we were talking about and how chat felt about that yesterday or on Saturday, I believe it was, you guys can check it out here. Wakanda Forever review. You can check it out there. Check it out on the rewatch. It's long, but it's worth it. That's what she said. Hey, yo. Oh yeah, Mauricio came through with is Thor: Love and Thunder a good movie? I would say no. That was hilarious. Also performed during the end credits of DuckTales the movie. I have not seen DuckTales. I'm not gonna lie to you. Treasure of the Lost Scamp. Scrooge McDuck is humming the tune of the song in the story, A Game of the One Cupmanship. Yeah, I've never seen that. You programmed it to say that. It's rigged. No, I promise. I promise it's not. I promise it's not. I hope you're having a good one, though, Marisu. I hope you are. Um, Hope you guys are vibing. Wakanda Forever was an 8.5 out of 10. Best project of Phase 4 besides No Way Home. This is coming from mostly DC fan. I was thoroughly entertained for the situation. Its legacy and tribute film, well done. Yeah, I agree completely. I agree completely. And I honestly think that, I think your 8.5 would go up a little bit higher if you see it again. Because a lot of the issues that I had within the movie, when I saw it again, I promise you, like, I really was surprised at how differently I looked at the movie, and it hit me a little bit harder. I'm not going to lie to you. The movie hit me a little bit harder, even though I knew what was going to happen and I knew it was coming next. It was like, I was like, damn, I'm majorly invested in this. So I'm definitely hyped to see it a third time, which I will be doing because I truly do love this movie that much that I'm probably going to see this probably more than 5 times before it comes out of the theater. But that's just that's just like an approximate guess. But yeah, I'm all the way here for it. Honestly, this was perfect for what it is, and you can't recast T'Challa for me. Yeah, you just can't recast T'Challa. It's not the strap by any way mean or like just you can't do it. Like, I couldn't. I don't know who they would use. I don't know how the cast would do it. I don't think it would be good chemistry between the cast because of how much good chemistry they already had with Chadwick Boseman. And then I don't think, I don't think it would, I just don't think it would have been done right. And I think it would have been very prevalent to see in the movie. Like you would have been able to see it hardcore. Hey, yo, what's up with it, Andre the Explorer? My guy, the most out of sight mod around. How you doing, my G? Hey there, everyone. You and me must have been vibing Saturday because I went back to see it after the review Saturday night. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Andre. I was in there, bro. We were vibing hard, brother, because I got so hyped talking about it that me and Remy were like, yeah, let's go see it again. Let's go see it again. And then we went and saw it again, and it was just even more amazing. It was truly even better the second time. I can't even lie. The only time I can remember a movie really being like better and better the second time is like Endgame for me. Like every time I watch Endgame, it gets better and better. All the other Marvel movies, it's kind of the same. I just realized also that I only saw Spider-Man No Way Home one time in theaters, so that's a big L for me. But I'm definitely gonna check that out. I don't know if it's on any of the streaming services or anything like that, but I'm definitely gonna have to check that out again soon. I loved it. It was just it was just nice. So that was lit. And I just really did enjoy going and seeing it again. And it was awesome because my mama came by and she was here with the kids and we were all chilling. And then Remy was like, "You want to go see the movie?" And then I was like, "Yeah, see if Mima can watch the kids." And she was like, "Yeah, I'll watch the kids so you guys can still check the movie out." I was like, "Let's go." Went to a 3-hour movie, came back, and then I instantly started another podcast that I do called Gamer Vision here on YouTube as well with my brother, and that's focused on my esports org as well. So if you guys are looking to share some, just show your boy Sensei some love, then make sure y'all also go check out Gamer Vision. Oh my God, that scared the hell out of me. I can't even lie to you. I can't even lie to you. It's very similar to what we do here with like our pop culture news updates, but it's more focused on the gaming world and what's going on there. So if you guys would like to check that out, definitely go over there, subscribe and all that stuff if you feel so entitled to. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. It was at least 9. It was at least a 9, but there was some cringe moments in dialogue in the film. It drags for a good 30 minutes at the end of the film. Some green screen error moments, only complaints why it's not a 10. Yeah, I agree with the green screen error complaints, and that's overall the CGI for me for sure. I don't feel like it dragged at all, to be honest. In my opinion, I think every moment of this movie was needed. I don't think any moment was wasted either. And then you said dialogue, some cringe moments and dialogue in the film. I don't think there was any cringe dialogue necessarily. I think I think everything was pretty much a hit on all those other points. What's it called? Um, I can't think of what it's called. The monologue that Queen Ramonda gave, I was there for it all the way. So yeah, I was there for all of that. I was really there for all of that. Sadly, I don't think I'll be seeing Black Panther again in theaters. Finding time for a 3-hour movie is just way harder than a 2-hour movie. I can understand that. You know what I mean? I can definitely understand that. But the fact that you got to see it at all is a W. You know what I mean? But I feel that like it'll be really interesting. Like if I go see this movie again this week, it'll have to be after like 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? And I'm a night owl already, instinctively type of vibe. So it doesn't affect me too much to go to like a 9-hour premiere and come out at like midnight, because I'm still not going to bed until like 1:30 a.m. anyway, or like 2 a.m. anyway. So, and not everybody's like that though. So I definitely understand what you're saying. Namor was an awesome villain, and I like how they handled him by not killing him. I'm interested in more appearances. I'm going for the actor did well. I might see his non-MCU projects going forward too. Yeah, I definitely was nervous that they were going to take out my guy Namor, like they do in every single movie. I don't know if that's a spoiler. Is that a spoiler? Man, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. That's just like a minor spoiler, but nothing major. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's nothing major. My guy doesn't die. Oh, whoop-de-doo. But I'm really happy that he didn't die, because I was 100% sure, like once at the end of that, I was like, oh, damn, son, he about to die. And then he didn't. And I was like, oh, let's go. I guess that moment at the end was kind of cheesy. It could be looked at as cheesy, but I thought it was tasteful. I thought it was tasteful. I like it. I had a good time. Namor, also as a fan, is very related to Aquaman, and the writing of him was terrifying. I had goosebumps with his introduction. Yeah, they did a way better job of. I'm not gonna lie, I like all of that way more than anything about Aquaman. Like, that's just me. I know I might. If I gotta die on that hill alone, so be it. But I just had a really fun. I just had a really fun time with it, like all the way. I was like, damn, this is awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, this is dope. Like, I love like the story of Talokan, the story of Namor, his whole vibe, like all of it, everything. I loved it. I loved it. Yo, what up, Marvel Bros? How's it going? What's up with it, Team Samurai? I hope you're having a vibey day, my G. Love to see you in the chat. How do you feel about Black Panther if you've seen it? I'm not sure if you were there when we were talking about it, Samurai. I know you've been here. You've been popping up a lot lately, though, my G. It's awesome to see you come around more. It's awesome to see all of the super fam coming around more. Derp says Ironheart was hilarious. Costume sucked, but the writing was hilarious. 100%. I think, and that's another thing that I'll say. In the review that me and Battery did, once again, if you guys haven't seen it, you can check it out. I had said that I wasn't a fan of Riri I wasn't a fan of Riri, right? On the second watch, I loved Riri so much. I was like, bruh, I was like laughing more and everything. I was like, wow, this is awesome. Like, this is so much, this is really good. But yeah, the CGI that they chose to go with for her suit was just atrocious, my G. I was like, it definitely just takes you out of the film. Like, it definitely takes you out of the film. Like, when you see it, it's like, and it's wild that, the armor that's supposed to be better looks worse. And even compared to the other suits that we see appear in this movie, even the other suits that we see, those ones are also trash, low-key. Like, those are also not the strat. Hey, yo, shout out to the guy Nico, bruv. Hey, yo, let's go. Hey, shout out to Nico for the gifted membership, yo. To Derp. Let's go. Nice. Yo, much love to you. Much love to you, Nico, for the gifted. For the gifted. Hey, turn up, turn up. Hey. I don't know why my alerts aren't going off. I'm gonna have to definitely see what's going on there. What's going on? Let's see. Let's get that back popping, bro. I need my alerts going. Alert. Yeah, everything should be there, but it didn't go off. That's sorry about that, yo. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't go off, but shout out to the guy Nico for the gifted, man. Appreciate you, G. And also, welcome Derp. Welcome Derpy. You are now a Brovenger, and you have been sponsored by the amazing Nico Briones, yo. That's awesome, yo. Shout out to Nico for sponsoring Derpy's Brovengers membership, bro. You are now a Brovenger. And as a Brovenger, it is up to you to help us protect all that is nerdy and awesome. Welcome to the family, and please look around headquarters. Pick your room wisely. You'll probably want a room close to Nico because it's definitely the bro. So shout outs to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Maybe you guys can be bunkies. Maybe you guys can be roommates. Also, pay attention to demonic because my guy does not. He skips showers. So wherever demonic is, you might want to watch your back. You can talk to Andre. He'll definitely show you around. And Remy is at reception helping you. So, let's get it. My guy said, oh my God, thank you. Yeah, that's lit. Yeah, you got emotes now. That's what's up, yo. Brovengers Assemble. That's right. That's really cool, Nico. Definitely. Welcome, Derp. Definitely. Yo, gotta see what's going on with the alerts, though. Because the alerts not going off is almost triggering. I'm not going to lie to you. No, so it should work. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. What does that mean? Oh, no. Okay, we don't want that on. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, you guys. Sorry about that. We'll definitely try to get that fixed for the next stream. I don't know what the hell is going on. Why it would be tripping like that at all. Gonna have to give it a Google. So, with all of that being said, and now that we have our newest Brovinja with us as well, one thing, okay, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna get a little bit kinda, wait, hold on, I think I missed some comments. I did, okay, let's go back up. Yeah, Derp, Riri was great, but Ironheart was lame. We didn't even get a classic suit up. Makes me worried for the show when budget is even lower. That's a good point, but the budget is lower, but they don't have to do like all of Talokan. You know what I mean? They don't have to do all of Talokan, worry about all those water fights and the Wakanda stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure the magic that the Hood is going to be doing and Riri's suiting up and stuff is going to be the majority of it. And unfortunately, if we follow the way that we've been following these freaking Marvel vibes, we're not going to see her really suit up until probably the end of the show. Because think about it, she doesn't have her suit anymore. The first, you know what I mean? She doesn't, all that stuff that happens in there. So yeah, that's that. And that, so I understand. Oh, am I recording? I don't want to record. Yeah, don't record. So I understand all of that. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of sense to me as to, like, she's probably going to be building this suit the majority of the show is basically what I'm saying. So I think we'll be safe for the first season, and the first season will probably just be following her. Something's going on with, like we learned, something's going on with whatever's going on with her pops and all that different stuff. So we'll be seeing what happens for sure. I hope Ironheart's suit is nanotech next. That's not going to happen next. That probably won't come until very much later. She's probably going to go through the same amount of suits that Tony Stark made up until the point where he destroyed them all. I think she'll probably get through like half of that many before she actually starts using nanotech, because she's boloing in a garage, you know. She's just by herself in the garage chilling. That's it. Like, there's no one else helping her out. No one's funding her at this point, that is. So we'll probably also see some of that probably come into play. And I'm down for any of that. I'm really wondering what is gonna happen. You know, who is it that we're going to see like kind of as cameos in that show, I guess, outside of supposedly Agatha Harkness and the Hood as the villain. You know, we know that's supposed to happen, but who else is going to be coming through? Bro, Marvel, I know this is a Marvel channel, but I must ask you, did you honor Kevin Conroy? I think you did, but should we have a watch party to honor him, like Beware the Grey Ghost? And I'm not sure what the MOTP is. I'm sorry. My brain was like my brain did not compute. But yeah, we did honor Kevin Conroy, yo. RIP to the GOAT. We watched an entire montage based on, you know, all of his cameos and just like cameos, but the voices that he's done as Batman and stuff like that. It was you know, it was cool, but I would definitely be down for a watch party of Grey Ghost or Mask of the Phantasm. That would be lit. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we might do that maybe this week sometime. Maybe on Friday or a day after Andor, because Andor is tomorrow. And then maybe like on I think Wednesday we have I have a meeting as well. Thursday is yeah, maybe this week sometime around 6 p.m. we could do that, or like 7 or something like that. We'll see. That sounds like a good idea though, Derp. But yeah, bro, rest in peace to Kevin Conroy for sure, because bro is the GOAT, like the GOAT. Literally, like we even talked about that day, he changed Batman in the way that we see Batman, and for a lot of people, he is their only Batman, right? So, I definitely appreciate all of the things that Kevin Conroy did, and that's a huge dub for sure. He was a dub for sure, and I have no doubt that they'll honor him, and I hope DC honors him in an amazing way as well. That's basically what I'm trying to say with that. But when it comes to Wakanda Forever, for real, when it comes to that, with the whole everything that they showed us with this is gonna be, I'm going to say this may be a spoiler warning, but I will say that it's not a heavy one, right? Like, this is not a heavy spoiler for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, okay? It is not a heavy one. It is a light one, just very light. So, what I'm going to say is that what we see in this movie is that, you know, the CIA and the President of the United States have some particular feelings for the things that are going on within the movie. And towards the end of the movie, we see the president issue a certain thing to happen to Wakanda. But, you know, they're trying to stop that from happening. And all of that made me think, like, in the movie, I was like, what the hell is up with the president? Like, why would the president immediately go to such extreme measures, right? Why would the president immediately go to those extreme measures for Wakanda when he's not even sure that they did what he thinks that they did, right? And what that goes into is this amazing rumor that we have today, okay? It's not an announcement, it is a rumor And this rumor is that we have got the character description for Thunderbolt Ross, who will be playing the Red Hulk. Thunderbolt Ross, who may be playing the Red Hulk in Captain America New World Order. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. This is what we have, right? So here is the character description. And don't forget that we are supposed to be seeing Harrison Ford make his make his debut as being Thunderbolt Ross as well within the MCU. So going forward, it will be Harrison Ford that is this Thunderbolt Ross that we're talking about. So, here's his character description. The former Lieutenant General of the United States Army and Secretary of State, now President of the United States, is using radiation siphon transformed in... Wait. He uses radiation siphons that is siphoned to transform him into the Red Hulk. Lord, I don't know what was so hard about that end part. So the former Lieutenant General of the United States Army and Secretary of State, now President of the United States, using radiation siphons transformed Ross into the Red Hulk. That is the character description. So it would be insane for us to have a Hulk president. That would be balls to the wall incredible. And I think it would be, I would just love that. I would love it for so many reasons. And I would love it if people didn't know he was Red Hulk even, you know? Like if he's the president to everyone else and then behind closed doors, he becomes Red Hulk. And then we kind of get the thing that happened within the comic books. Even though we all know that it would be Red Hulk, it would be cool for this to kind of be the way that we figure it out, right? Is like the Red Hulk is doing stuff, and then, you know, the president is saying stuff, and then the Red Hulk is doing stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like outed on the news or something like that. And then you have Red Hulk on stage as president, and he's talking about the new world order of how things are going to be. Oh man, yeah, give it to me. Like, I need that immediately. It sounds amazing. It sounds amazing, guys. Let me know how you feel about that. Let me know if it sounds amazing to you as well, because it definitely sounds awesome to me. And I don't think they could do anything pretty much cooler than giving us a Hulk president, and especially because he's probably going to be like super ill like as a president. Like, I love it. And I could see almost like that Homelander type episode happening, you know, give us a new Civil War where it's Red Hulk and Captain America, you know. Oh, bruh, it sounds awesome. I'm getting hyped just thinking about it. Like, President Red Hulk is awesome. And I need somebody, I'm telling you, I need to find me a artist so I can just start getting all these dope ideas out and having some dude CGI it. You feel me? Like, bro, give me President Red Hulk immediately. Because I think a lot of people would be like hyped to see that as well, and possibly see, you know, something with the Hulk and his son come into play as well in that. I don't know how it could happen. I think I'm not a fan of Agents of Smash, but I kind of feels like we might be heading that direction with all the Hulks that we're getting. And I think that would be interesting. We know the Thunderbolts are going to be on Demon Time, and I think the Thunderbolts and what they do in their movie may also be a direct correlation to what we see happen in this movie. So I think all of that is hype. And the fact that Wakanda Forever has done so much to set up for the future of the MCU, it just lets us know that we are in good hands. We are in good hands, and as long as we just keep on trucking and you know, stop tripping so hard and realize about the global pandemic that took over the world and how hard it was for people to be doing anything, let alone still making these movies and TV shows like they were, and having people work on them from home and stuff, you know. So with all that being in play, I'm hoping that now that we are kind of out of that danger zone and out of that super ill time that we were in, to where everything was just so confusing and difficult, hopefully that we can see the MCU actually starting to become a little bit more cohesive with what's going on, and just all that. Hopefully we stop time jumping things so much, having movies set like 3 years after the last movie that we see, and then the movie after that one is set 2 years before that movie, and then the year for, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes it really difficult to keep up with what the hell is going on when things aren't actually being released chronologically. And I think that may be one of the biggest issues that the MCU didn't have before that they do have now. And I might have to make a little video about that or something, like, would you guys like to see the MCU actually focus on creating chronological movies and having their stuff come out in chronological order and stop jumping around like the timeline basically while we're doing stuff? Like, if Shang-Chi comes out, if Shang-Chi in the MCU is in 2023, then every other movie after that is going to be in 2023. Like, we shouldn't be jumping around all the time. I mean, we can once in a while, but I think for the most part, it would be nice to have the MCU in more of a cohesive chronological order. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of just my thoughts on all that type of stuff. Kind of a little TED Talk rant and ramble, but that's just how I'm feeling. That's just how I feel. I think we should beware the gray. I think we should watch Beware the Gray Ghost because it's short. It's a short episode and a legacy episode, and it honors both Batmans. Saw a picture of Conroy and Adam West recording that episode. Ooh, that's lit. Could the president be a Skrull? Well, the president could be a Skrull, but with what they're saying right now, with what the latest rumor is that the president is going to be Thunderbolt Ross and will be Red Hulk. I think that we're gonna see the Skrull be Val. I think someone else also said that in one of our videos that we did. They were talking about how they think Val is a Skrull, and I think that's safe to assume. Yeah, she probably is a Skrull, and that also sounds like a good idea and a good choice. Make her a Skrull. She is a Skrull. You know what I mean? Especially with all the stuff she's doing. And then, plot twist, Thunderbolt's been working for the Skrulls whole time, and the Thunderbolts are actually doing things for the Skrulls that they need in order to kind of weaken the world. Oh my God. There's my theory. I just made a theory right now. Oh, yeah, give me that. Oh, give me that. Okay. Val is Skrull. Using Thunderbolts to weaken the Earth for the invasion. Yep. All right, sorry. I just had to get that down so I don't forget. So I can make a video on that. Okay. Oh, Lord. So that's awesome. And I do think the president could be a Skrull 100%. We'll just have to wait and see what the hell they choose to do. What's happening right now? There we go. All right. Next thing on the docket is the first 2 episodes of Andor will be shown on ABC FX Freeform and Hulu next week. What? What? This is insane. I have no idea why this is happening, right? Like, it's very interesting. It's definitely confusing. And it kind of, it makes you wonder a lot of things. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Does this mean that the rating, like, are they doing this because the Disney Plus ratings are low? Like, what is the reason why they're doing this? And this is what I'll say in response, right? I personally do not think that Disney Plus would, like, has done a good job of making people want to subscribe to Disney Plus for Star Wars. Like, excuse me. The people that love Star Wars aren't subscribed to Disney Plus like the people that love Marvel are. If you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, there's not the same type of consumption of content for those both. Look at Tales of the Jedi. Tales of the Jedi was amazing. It was beautiful. It was a great story, and I highly doubt that a lot of people watched it. I mean, the Grogu Studio Ghibli thing just happened. I haven't even watched that yet, right? So a lot of people aren't, like, tuned into Star Wars like they are tuned into Marvel. And as I said, most of the people that are Star Wars fans that are subscribed to Disney Plus are subscribed to Disney Plus because they are also Marvel fans, or they are also Disney fans, right? Like, so I don't think that the Star Wars community is, like, piling in for Disney Plus. So it's really hard for Disney Plus to get more subscribers because people aren't watching their stuff, and you can't, it's not like you can do a trial, yeah, but who's really doing that in these nowadays like that? So I think having the first 2 episodes airing on television is definitely a way for them to, try to get a lot of people reeled in, and even know that Disney Plus is making good shows like Andor, and they're all not shitty, like all the Star Wars stuff that they make isn't shitty. Everything isn't, like, Andor is the most adult property that we have got on Disney Plus yet. Like, Mandalorian is pretty mature, right? But in all actuality, anybody can watch Mandalorian and enjoy it, like, including children, and anybody can kind of watch that show and get into it and be like, oh, this is awesome. But the same's not said for Andor, Andor is definitely tailored to a specific type of audience that is not that the audience that's made for is not the audience that people are going in. You know what I mean? Like, the people that watch Andor aren't subscribing to Disney Plus. And I think that's just a fact. I think if Star Wars Andor was on HBO Max, I think it would have did incredible. I think if it was on Netflix, I think it would have done incredible. I think if it was on pretty much any other streaming platform except for Hulu, because Hulu doesn't do. I don't think Hulu original stuff does too good unless it's like book adaptation stuff, unless they're strictly adapting something from a book or something along the lines of that. That's what they shine at. But, coming up with type of original stories the way that Andor is an original story, no, they don't use, like, especially sci-fi stuff. I don't think they do sci-fi stuff at all. But with all of that being said, that is why I think that it's happening. And I don't think it's like, oh man, this show is a flop. Throw it on television. See if, I just think that I think they're smart. I think it wasn't a plan the whole time. I think people, when they made the show, they were probably like, man, ain't nobody going to watch this on Disney Plus. And then people were like, well, if they don't watch it, if the numbers are low, let's just put it out on television. Because that's people that watch television watch shows like these. Because it's the slow burn, the weekly buildup, the super spy international Agent Man in space vibe, like, yeah, people like that, people like that. And I like it, and I hope that it does bring more people to watch the show, and I hope people are talking about it more and stuff like that, because unfortunately in the rat race that is the streaming services, Disney Plus isn't really a high talked about commodity, I guess. I mean, yeah, they are. I'm lying. Literally every show, every Marvel, well, it's Marvel. It's Marvel that makes it viral. There you go. Marvel makes it viral. I like, if it wasn't for Marvel stuff, Disney Plus wouldn't even really be a thing, right? So, like, it would be, but I don't think it would be as big as it is. Well, you know what I'm saying. So, hopefully, it going on all these other things, ABC, FX, Freeform, Hulu is a weird one, but hopefully, it going on all those allows people to watch it more. And now that I'm looking at all the names that are here, these are all platforms owned by Disney. So it makes even more sense. It makes even more sense. They're losing no money on this. This is their platforms. They own all of these things I just talked about. So yeah. Yeah. It's all good. It's not like it's going on USA Today or something. So hype for that. Hype to see what more people think about the show that come into it as well. I think it'll be a dub. All right. Let's see. It's a marketing ploy to get more subscribers. Yeah, definitely. Subscribers are everything nowadays, so it makes sense. It does make a da sensei. Oh, wait, that's me. It doesn't make sensei. Sensei makes it. You dig? Let's see. Okay. Coming up. Oh, wait, nope. I saw the Ghibli 3-minute short, and in my opinion, it was cute, but man. Damn, it was only 3 minutes? I had no idea, Andre. I'm happy I didn't, rush to go check that out or anything. Because I definitely was going to rush and check it out. Like, that was my first initial opinion or thought, was I'm going to check this out immediately. But Mike Davis says, my God, have you played the new God of War? So good. No, I have not played it yet, Mike Davis. I have not played God of War since the first one, and I don't even think I beat that game. But I think I should get into it. But I'm the type of person, it's really hard for me to get into sequel stuff. So even though it's not a sequel, it's like the 7th game, I would have to go play the other God of War with his son, the first one, before I played this one. That's basically what I'd watch a timeline explained video on God of War and everything you need to know before going into this one, or the one with his son before, and then play that game, beat it, and then go get this game and play it and beat it. So yeah. And Spider-Man Miles Morales comes out this week, as well as Warzone 2. So this is a big week for stuff to be coming out. And I'm like, bruh. But, nah, you wouldn't. They have a recap. Oh, they have a recap. Okay. Do they have a recap at the beginning of the old of the first God of War? Or the first God of War continuation? Because I don't think that one's called anything but God of War, because it was like the reboot of the not a reboot, but like the reigniting of the franchise. And that was the one that had his son, and then we got this one where his son's older now. So I definitely would play the one where his son is young, and then get into the one where he's older. I think that would be awesome. And I love when video games grow with the characters, or at least when the characters grow inside the video game. Like, that's a dub. I really like it. I love, okay, this is a little bit of a side note, but I really loved on Grand Theft Auto 5 when you met characters from the other Grand Theft Auto games, and they were talking about them, and they were in the game, and you could choose Nico's brother to for the missions and the jobs, and that was all awesome. You took out other yeah, I liked it. It was definitely a W. So make sure So I hope that they do more stuff like that in video games, like with Infamous, right? Second Son. I think his son became the new dude that was the Infamous guy. I don't know how that aged, but that's dope. I like stuff like that. Age the characters up. It's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's not a TV show. So age the characters up. Have them grow up. Let us grow up with the characters. It's a dub. All right. So, going into our next thing on the docket, which is something that I'm pretty hyped about. Stranger Things creators have teased the final season. Yes, we did get our executives to cry during the pitch meeting. Yo, that is what they say they have done. And that is a dub. I think this is a dub. I'm so hyped for this. This is an article coming at us from Hollywood Reporter. And it says that at a Los Angeles event on Sunday night, Stranger Things creators Ross and Matt Duffer and executive producer Sean Levy gave the first hints of what's to come in the Netflix hits fifth and final season. We turned in the first script a couple of weeks ago, and we're on to the second. It's full steam ahead. Ross Duffer told moderator Patton Oswalt at the Hollywood event, where he was also joined by cast members Caleb McLaughlin, Joseph Quinn, Jamie Campbell Bower, Priya Ferguson, Eduardo Franco, and a virtual Millie Bobby Brown. I remember season 1. We were just amazed that Netflix was letting us do this at all. But season 2 was when we really, with the writers, we developed an overall plan and a backstory for all of this and make sure that with the upside down, everything about... Wait, what? Backstory for all of this and make sure that with the upside down, everything about what it is. Oh, okay. So they were just trying to make sure that they had everything all fully fledged out about what the upside down actually meant and what it really was. That's a dub. He added they did start revealing a lot of that plan in season 4, but we do have a quite bit more to get in. But just as important as the supernatural, we have so many characters now, most who are still living, and it's important to wrap up those arcs. A lot of these characters have been growing since season 1, so it's a balancing act between giving them time to complete their character arcs and also typing up loose ends and doing our final reveals. And this is a huge dub, and it's like exactly what I was just talking about with video games, but in the shows, right? In Stranger Things, we have got to grow up with the kids, almost like Harry Potter, right? Like super, like I'm not saying it's like Harry Potter, but similar to how it was with Harry Potter. We got to grow up with Harry Potter and all of the different movies that he had, and in all of these different seasons that we've had from Stranger Things so far, we've been growing with all of the different characters, and it's been awesome, and it's just been a great time. Matt Duffer said that few people know how it will end, but the brothers did pitch the full season to Netflix in a 2-hour meeting. We did get our executives to cry, which I felt was a good sign that these executives were crying. Yo. The only other times I've seen them cry were like budget meetings. Those were different tears, though. Damn, is it going? Okay. As a witness and having been in that 2-hour pitch room and having read this first script, I'm paralyzed with fear that I'll spoil anything. But I will say the thing about these Duffer Brothers is that even though the show has gotten so famous and the characters have gotten so iconic and there's so much about the 80s and the supernatural and the genre, it's about these people. It's about these characters. Season 5 is already so clearly taking care of these stories of the characters because that's always been the lifeblood of Stranger Things. Ooh, that's a W. I like that. Asked about how much the final season will continue to weave in 80s horror and pop culture influences, Ross said that they see season 5 as a culmination of all the seasons, so it sort of got a little bit from each, where Whereas before, each season was so distinctly three, this is our big summer blockbuster season with our big monster. Four was the psychological horror. Uh, I think that we're trying to do is go back to the beginning a little bit in the tone of season one, but scale wise, it's more in line with what season four is. Hopefully it's got a little bit of everything, and to me that all sounds like a major dub. I am so excited about what we can get from Stranger Things season 5, man. Season 4 of Stranger Things was incredible, and if you guys were here while we were doing our watch party for it, then you know that me and Battery were literally in shambles at moments in this show, and it was so incredible. And just to be able to see what the Duffer Brothers have done with this, and to know that they're not done, like they're done with Stranger Things, but they're going to be continuing on with the Stranger Things universe once again, talking about how things are getting their own extended universe, like we talked about. I think that was on Super Fam Friday. But we got the Stranger Things extended universe that's going to be continuing with the Duffer Brothers owning their own studio, and this studio is Upside Down Productions, right? Very similar to how Avatar Studios got created, Upside Down Productions got created, and outside of doing the Stranger Things stuff that we know that they're going to be doing is continuing different stories, not attached to any of the characters that we've come to know currently. They will also be doing. They will also be creating. Um, Death Note. They will also be creating a live action Death Note series, as well as a couple other projects that they're going to be creating. So I'm pretty hyped about everything that's going to come from the Duffer Brothers. I think the Duffer Brothers have been a W ever since like they've been doing their thing, and I really want to see them tackle a movie or something. Like maybe a Star Wars movie would be cool for them to do. Um, I don't know how I would feel about a Marvel movie unless it was like Blade or you know what I mean, or the not the Defenders, Midnight Suns, something that has to be dark and supernatural. I think that would be just the best place for them to shine. But you know, who knows how they would really want to do that? Like if they would want to do that, because they seem like they're definitely more the type of people that want to create their own projects and not necessarily. Well, I mean, they're doing Death Note, so never mind. So yeah, I would like to see them probably do some Star Wars, maybe some Star Wars stuff, or do some stuff with even DC with the, you know, kind of the supernatural dark stuff that they've been doing over there with Black Adam and Shazam. We know they're supposed to be bringing Constantine back. I would like to see them even do something over there. The Duffer Brothers are goats, and I think anything that they work on, as long as they, you know, are actually passionate about it, I think it'll basically turn to gold. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about the this tease of the final season and how they made the executives cry. Are you ready to cry? Are you ready to break down? Are you ready to, you know, just just end our journey with the gang of Stranger Things, bro? Because I know I'm not. I know I'm not ready to end the journey with the fam yet. You feel me? Like they've become part of the family, season after season. So it'll be really interesting to see how they wrap all that up. And like they said, they're going to be trying to give people their, give them their, the just desserts and in their arcs and in their storylines. I love Stranger Things, and that's what I love about Stranger Things too, is that there's so many characters and there's so many plots kind of going on at the same time, and how they're able to weave them together. And no one ever knows like that they're all kind of working on the same thing. I just really like it. It gives a good vibe. A vibe that I don't think I felt in a long time, and a vibe that I don't think we're gonna feel again until they make something else. To be honest, especially with Paper Girls being canceled, that was the closest thing that got on the level of Stranger Things to me. I loved Paper Girls; it was freaking insane. What Stranger Things was with Supernaturals, Paper Girls was with the sci-fi, and that was a huge W to me. Um, and it just sucks that show didn't get renewed, and I hope it does. And I just hope we get to see a lot of more dope content coming from everyone, coming from everybody, yo. Because man, That's what we need more of, right? Is dope content. We don't need any more mid. We don't need no mid. We need that high octane, that good. You feel me? We need that crazy fire content. Who wants anything less? Not me. That's who. Dang, I don't know. Where the thing is that I was looking for right now. So I guess we'll just use this. If you guys did not know. What? Oh, no. That was almost a freaking disaster. Lord. Why does it keep doing that? There we go. Just one, baby. There we go. If you guys do not know, channel memberships are now active. And by becoming a member of our YouTube channel, not only are you helping support us and what we do here at Marvel Bros, but you also get a bunch of awesome perks to represent the Super Fam in our live chats. You get these awesome channel emojis, as well as membership badges next to your name to flaunt off to the other Brovengers and letting them know who's the OGs, who's not the OGs, who has been here for a long time, who hasn't been here for a long time, and all that good stuff, yo. So you guys definitely should become a Brovenger today and help us protect everything that is nerdy and awesome. And regardless of what you do with that, you just always have to remember to stay marvelous, baby. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in and chilling. So the next thing that we have on the docket today is, I think I even talked about Harry Potter a little bit. That's crazy, son. But we got a little bit of something from Harry Potter. And if you guys remember, we've talked about Harry Potter a little bit last week, but David Zaslav is like he wants to create a new Harry Potter trilogy or movies or whatever. He wants to stop all production on Fantastic Beasts and not continue that storyline at all, and only continue the storyline with Harry Potter and kind of live in that universe that was already built for the Wizarding World and go forward with that instead of going into the past and, looking at other things. So we have an article right here that we'll check out. And this is from Puck News, I believe. And this here, let's zoom it in a little bit. Let's read this article and see exactly what was going on. It says, I know I wasn't alone in chuckling when the Warner Bros. CEO David Zaslav announced on an earnings call last week that he'd really like to do something with JK on Harry Potter going forward, noting that his film executives haven't done a Harry Potter movie in 15 years. You don't say, one rival exec texted, echoing a few calls I got from some other one. Okay. I know earnings proclamations are general statements for investors, and Zaslav often talks in platitudes that can be easily understood by CNBC, so who cares if the last Potter movie was actually 11 years ago, or that Warner's has since released 3 fantastic movies based on J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World. The first 2 she wrote the screenplays for herself. More importantly, to some at Warner's, it was as if Zaslav's focus on franchises in general and Harry Potter in particular hadn't been the singular goal of just about every top executive at the company since the original Potter films ended in 2011. To them, it's deja vu all over again. And this is what I'll say about all of that, right? To me, I think Harry Potter is something that is sacred. And I truly think that going back to the Fantastic Beasts stuff and Where to Find Them was a bad move. I always think going backwards is a bad move. Do I like those movies? I do. I think those movies are amazing. But I don't think you should ever fill in the gaps in history of what happened before, because when you make when you make new stuff about old history that's already happened, that's retconning and the big gaps and all this. That's when all of that happens, and no one wants that. No one wants that. So I feel like Harry Potter, if they do go forward and actually want to create a new Harry Potter universe with a new Potter or whatever they want to do, if that's what they want to do, and since, and not continue with the Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, because I do like Fantastic Beasts. I like that franchise, but it is nowhere near as good as Harry Potter. And not being at Hogwarts, I think, is a big L and stuff like that. So I think even if they make a Hogwarts movie or something along the lines of that, it'll be amazing. We have the Hogwarts video game about to come out as well, and I think that's going to be dope. And it's going to allow a lot of people who never even, like people that haven't even watched Harry Potter are going to play that game because it's an RPG. It has that Dark Souls feel to it, and you get to do all the potion brewing, etc., 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 etc. So, with all that being said, I truly hope that we do get back into Harry Potter and go forward and build the future of Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling is terribly, 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 terribly known and infamous for retconning her own world building and not even being that really good at world building, but being really good at telling a story and building up a story, etc., etc. on that end as well. So I think if we get to go forward in the Harry Potter universe, I think it would be awesome. I don't know what they would do. I don't know what it would be based off of. I don't know if we would want to, I mean, in order to continue Harry Potter, it would have to be somewhat about Harry Potter, right? Somehow, some way. I don't think, bro, that played Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe, is coming back to be Harry Potter, right? And that's what kind of makes it a little difficult. And that's why I don't know how you continue Harry Potter, because Harry Potter is a person. It's not a franchise all the way, right? Like, bruh's name is Harry Potter. Like, the Star Wars franchise isn't called Anakin Skywalker, so that you're able to continue Star Wars with a lot of different things and keep going with a lot of different stuff. But, the Wizarding World is the Wizarding World, so now you gotta start making other stuff and make people be like, oh, wait, this is a Harry Potter thing. No, it's not a Harry Potter thing. It's a Wizarding World thing, And then you just come up with you get in a lot of issues when it comes to stuff like that. So, it'll be, I just really want, I don't know. I want something better for that universe. I think magic and I think the wizard stuff in general is awesome. And I think that if we actually, it was actually capitalized on correctly, we could have an amazing series. If Fantastic Beasts was actually dope, right? It would have been an amazing thing to get into. But once again, it's just when you go into the past and you start changing stuff about Dumbledore and changing stuff, and you know what I mean? You just start changing things. It's like, bruh, don't change these things that we knew about. Go make the future that we don't know about, right? Like, even if you're gonna tell a story that we do know about, at least be pretty close to what we know about it. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand how we got to where we are with the Fantastic Beasts and the Wizarding World. And I guess I'll leave you guys with that question as well. What would you like to see be continued from that aspects? Would you like to see some more Fantastic Beasts stuff? Would you like to have like Harry Potter's kid be in the movie, or and him be like Harry Potter Jr.? I don't know. I have no idea. Or, Potter. It's not called the Potterverse. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you continue that? Do we follow the story of another wizard now? I think that would probably be pretty cool. To follow another wizard journey the same way that we did with Harry Potter's, and it just be called something else, and we just follow that dude. And yeah, I'd be down for that for sure. So, because it's safe to say that Harry Potter takes place like back in the day. So give us some modern day, you know what I mean? Give us modern day Wizarding World like 2020 and beyond, and just introduce us to what wizards look like in a world with in our world with phones and that can record what people are doing and just I don't know, man. I don't know. So let me know how you guys feel about that and what you would like to see come from the Wizarding World, Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, all that type of stuff. What would be the spin-off or the movie that you would want to see? And should they make a show of it maybe? Should Hogwarts be a show? You know? Like would that be cool for Hogwarts to be a show on HBO Max to where we get to build up a whole bunch of stuff there and get like a movie? I don't know. I don't know, man. What are you thinking? Nico says Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore was kind of mid. I liked that movie. It was pretty. It wasn't the best, but I liked it. I think I liked it more than the other ones, if I'm not mistaken. I honestly can't remember. I think we did a review for that movie too, so check that out. Hogwarts: The Next Class. I really like that name. I'm not even gonna lie. Hogwarts: The Next Class sounds like a really dope thing that I want to be a part of. I want to do that. I want to be a part of it. I think it would be dope as well to get trilogies, or not trilogies, but franchises focused on characters from different houses as well. Like our main character was from Gryffindor for this first, for those movies. So give us someone in Slytherin next. I think that was the biggest L about Fantastic Beasts and all that stuff, is the fact that they moved away from Hogwarts. And Hogwarts is literally the biggest part of Harry Potter and the Wizarding World to a lot of people. So, it's just kind of wild that they didn't do that. But I don't know. I mean, it must be Rowling, or, it must be JK. She just must not like, she must not like it. So, hopefully we see something else happen with it. I'm down for it. Hogwarts: The Next Class sounds freaking awesome. I already see like a group of kids in my head. I'm not gonna lie, I do, and I really want to. I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for all of that. I'm here for the Muggles. I'm here for everything. I just need it. I need it, man. Let's see. Smile releases tomorrow on Paramount. Definitely going to be making Remy watch that one. I don't think she has any idea, but we're going to be watching that scary movie. We're going to get some popcorn ready and everything. It's going to be pip pop popping and plopping. Yeah, we about to be in there. I wanted to see that movie in the theater. I had no idea it was going to be out of the theater so fast. I mean, I feel like that movie came and went. Like, it was like, oh, yeah, that's in the theater. No, it's not. Like that. Like, it was so fast. Oh, no, it is still in theaters. Yeah, it is still in theaters. And it'll be in theaters for... Yeah, it'll be in theaters for, like, the rest of this month. Yeah. Well, almost the rest of the month. Until the 17th, at least, in my city. Yeah, Thursday the 17th will be the last showing of that. Oh, that came out on September 30th. Yeah, it hasn't even been out a month. It's not even going to be out a month. Oh, wait, yes. Yeah, I'm tripping. We're in November, not October anymore. Yeah. So, did you guys see Smile? How did you like Smile? I might have to check this out in the theater since it's still there. But the fact that I can watch it at home with my wife and not have to worry about getting babysitters and all that stuff, that sounds like a vibe to me. Not going to lie. So yeah, might check out Smile tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. And then, damn. And then our last thing on the docket today, one of our last things on the docket, Margot Robbie says her Pirates of the Caribbean film is no longer happening. Man, and I don't know if you guys remember this. I know we covered this and talked about it a little bit on the channel. And we were just talking about how Margot Robbie seems like it was an interesting choice for her to be our new Captain Jack Sparrow, I guess. But at the same time, it made a lot of sense to us when we were talking about it. We were like, no, I don't like it all the way, but it makes a lot of sense, and I think she might kill that role and do a really good job at being the main character of the new Pirates of the Caribbean franchise that they were trying to make. Um, but they didn't go with that anymore. So hopefully there's a reason for that. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to. I'm tired of franchises getting rebooted, like at all. I'm just not all the way with that. And I'm not all the way with franchises being rebooted and then like changing major roles like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea in my mind for that movie at all. I don't even know if I would want to watch that. I would have to see some trailers or something, but I didn't. Yeah, nah. So I like Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one. Don't want this to happen, so I'm okay with this not happening anymore. And I hope that they do it with someone else, preferably not a female. I know that sounds bad, but I just want Pirates of the Caribbean to be led by like someone that look a little grittier and like a pirate dude. I don't know. I want like a pirate dude doing pirate dude stuff. And I just really like Johnny Depp, and I don't think I want to see anybody else replace Johnny Depp, and that might be what it is, because I don't even want any other dude replacing Johnny Depp. I just want Johnny Depp to come back and be old in the movie, and then we can get introduced to his kid or something. Now, if Margot Robbie was supposed to be like Johnny Depp's child or something like that, okay, that's cool. But if not, then it's kind of that's kind of a no to me. So I'm sad that we'll never see Johnny Depp be in another Pirates of the Caribbean probably, and I'm happy that this Margot Robbie led Pirates of the Caribbean movie is no longer happening. So yeah, and there you have it. That is going to be it for us today on today's pop culture news update. One of the last type of things on the side award is that the nominees for best adaptation at the 2022 Game Awards were Arcane, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Uncharted. So my question to you guys is, which one of those video game adaptation movies, television shows, or whatever do you like the most? I am definitely interested in knowing how you guys feel about that. When it comes to Arcane, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, Cuphead Show, Sonic Hedgehog 2, and Uncharted. I have only seen Arcane and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I have not seen the Cuphead Show yet, Cyberpunk, or Uncharted. I haven't seen any of those, but I actually do need to catch up on those pretty soon, especially because we're about to have The Last of Us come out, and I want to be able to actually have a solid opinion on how these video game adaptations are going. Outside of Sonic and Arcane. So Cyberpunk is probably going to be on my list, and then the Cuphead Show will probably be the last thing I watch, and I'll probably check out Uncharted with the wife. So I'll let you guys know probably by the end of this week what all of my choices are for all of those suggestions, for all of those nominations for the best adaptation. I thought it was adaptation, but it might be adaptation. Game Awards, I'll let you guys know. And I'm planning on doing a Phase 4 rank this week, and also doing a MCU overall ranking as well. So both of those might be coming this week. Phase 4 ranking is going to be coming for sure this week, and then I'll do the overall MCU ranking sometime later. So yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you Marvelous super fan and bro Avengers alike for coming and tuning in with me today. I appreciate all of you. What's up with it, Mad Max? How you doing? My guy says, yo, Sensei, yo, you're coming in right when I'm about to be heading out, Mad Max. I hope you're having a good day, though, and I do appreciate you for tuning in and vibing with me nonetheless. So yeah, I hope everybody has an awesome and fantastic rest of their day and week. Of course, Monday is the start of the week, so make sure you guys do everything that you need to do to continue to have a great week. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't know, we are adding a new segment to the show, hopefully, and this is going to be the weekly Q&A. Once we got enough Q's, that's when we'll start in. So each week we'll have the Q&A post to go out for you guys to be able to drop your questions about Marvel movies or whatever the case may be in it there. So you guys look out for that, and then as soon as we get questions and good questions and stuff, that's when we'll start the show. So you guys make sure, whatever questions or dope things you have to ask, drop them there in the post. So I appreciate you guys once again. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. See you soon as well, Andre. Once again, shout out to Nico for gifting that Marvel Bros membership. And shout out to Derpy for being our newest bro Venger. So I appreciate all of you guys. You guys all rock socks. You guys keep being amazing. And as I always say, don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.